As of yesterday, I thought the campaign stuff this year among Republicans in Colorado in particular could not get more weird.
Why should you vote for me? Because I do not wear high heels.
Do not vote for the other Republican running for Colorado Senate, the woman. Vote for the man because of his man shoes. I thought that was as weird as election 2010 was going to get. I was wrong. I was wrong, even if you're just talking about Colorado Republicans. In the governor's race in Colorado, the man who put the shush in audacious, shush, Tom Tancredo, has not only thrown his hat in the ring for governor of Colorado, he has thrown his hat in the ring really, really hard in a way that is intended to hurt. Mr. Tancredo has issued an ultimatum/promise demanding that by Monday at the latest, both Republican candidates must agree to drop out of the governor's race. They must agree to drop out or else he, Tom Tancredo, is going to run as a third-party candidate on the American Constitution Party ticket. The what? Right, exactly. Now, here's the best part. Mr. Tancredo does not actually want the two Republican candidates to quit by Monday. He wants them on Monday to just promise to quit. What he actually wants is for both Republicans to promise to quit, but for them to stay in the race until after the primary next month, and then he wants them to drop out. Or as Jason Linkins at the Huffington Post explained today, quote, the idea is that the two competitors will commit to not running before the primary, then they actually stage the primary, and then the winner will say, like I promised Tom Tancredo, I will now quit the race for some reason. It should also be noted that Mr. Tancredo published an op-ed today in the Washington Times calling for President Obama to be impeached. Impeached for what? It's not terribly clear, but there is an eye-catching pictorial accompaniment of the United States Constitution as a roll of toilet paper with the Obama campaign logo on the side. If the weird primary stunt and impeaching Obama and showing the Constitution as toilet paper is not exactly what you're looking for in a candidate this year, I have something in the same variety that you might like better from Tennessee. The governor's race there includes Republican Congressman Zach Wamp. He's the guy on the left there, famous for living in the C Street house, which is over there on the right. That's the subsidized mansion/dorm for members of Congress that is registered as a church for tax purposes. Congressman Wamp has been driven so round the bend by health reform that in his campaign for Tennessee governor, he is now calling for his home state of Tennessee to secede from the Union. Where have I heard this before? Quote, I hope that the American people will go to the ballot box in 2010 and 2012 so that states are not forced to consider separation from this government. You've been warned, American people. It's either vote for Zach Wamp or secession. Or maybe it's vote for Zach Wamp because you'll get secession. You can't actually really tell in terms of what he's promising. It's either vote Governor Wamp if you want civil war, or it's vote Governor Wamp if you don't want civil war. Unclear as of yet, but he wants you to know that the threat of Tennessee seceding from the Union, again, might yet happen. But Zach Wamp is not the only politician on the ballot this year to be driven to distraction by health reform. Take also, please, Congressman Louis Gohmert of Texas.
Think about it. The federal government has all of your personal medical records.
You know what, you guys, actually, Rob, can you hear me? I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I forgot that Louis Gohmert talks really slowly, and this is a Friday, and this is cable news, and we've all got really short attention spans. I brought, can we do the fast version of it? Can we do that?
Once the federal government, through tax dollars, is paying for people's health care, then it will proclaim the right to know what you're spending your money on. Because, for example, if you have too high of a cholesterol rate, you have too high of a body mass index, then it's quite conceivable at some point you get an email, you get a letter from your federal government saying, we noticed your cholesterol was 160, and we noticed that you bought bacon at the grocery store this weekend. Accordingly, since you were on a federal program, we are going to have to increase the amount that you pay to participate in the federal Obamacare program.
Just to be clear, what the congressman is saying there is because of health reform, there will be federal officials regulating your bacon intake. Bacon police. Flour delivery, ma'am. Land shark, ma'am. Bacon police, put your frying pan in the air where I can see it. I so unexpectedly am turning out to love this election season. Bacon police.